Understanding the housing contract for academic year 2026 through 2027. What is the housing contract? The housing contract is a legal document. It specifies residents' rights and duties protected by the law. The housing contract is valid for one academic year from August 16, 2026 to May 6, 2027. Residence halls close from December 12, 2026 at noon to January 9th at 2027 at noon. To remain in room during those dates, residents must request extended stay using the process established by Residence Life. Arkansas Tech University has a 2-year live-on experience. Students between the ages of 18 and 21 and with fewer than 60 earned credit hours of college work, excluding high school concurrent credit, and who are Russellville campus students are required to live on campus or in their parent or legal guardian's permanent home within a 30-mile radius. Students under the age of 18 before August 19, 2026 must submit a parent waiver. Scholarship recipients must live on campus or receive a housing exemption. There is a one-time non-refundable application fee of $25 that is paid the first time a student applies for housing. After the contract is signed, a $100 room prepayment must be made to reserve a space on campus. All residents, except those living in the University Commons apartments, are required to have a meal plan. Meal plans must be selected through the housing portal after a room is selected or assigned. Meal plans may be changed through the housing portal until the 5th day of classes at 5 p.m. If a meal plan is not selected, the Tech Silver One plan will be applied to the account. Housing privileges can be lost due to withdrawal from the university, academic suspension, disciplinary suspension, and financial reasons. When residents lose their housing privileges, the contract is terminated by Residence Life, and residents will have 24 hours to check out. There are certain reasons that make residents eligible to cancel the housing contract. These include graduation, marriage, student teaching or internships, military leave, having a child, or withdrawing from the university. Being eligible to cancel the housing contract may not exempt a resident from cancellation fees. If withdrawing from the university, the cancellation request submitted after April 1st will only incur the forfeiture of the room prepayment. There is no cancellation fee. If remaining enrolled in the university, cancellation fees apply depending on the date the request was submitted. If it's before August 16, 2026, or the move-in date, then starting April 1st, there is a forfeiture of prepayment. Starting May 1st, there is a forfeiture of prepayment plus a $500 cancellation fee. Starting August 1st, there is a forfeiture of prepayment plus a $750 cancellation fee. On August 16, 2026, and after, a contract cancellation becomes a request for occupancy release. An occupancy release is the request for termination of the terms and conditions of occupancy agreement after the resident has taken occupancy of the space assignment or after the first day of classes for the semester, whichever occurs first. To request to terminate the housing contract, the resident must submit a contract termination request through the housing portal. Submission of a contract release request is not a guarantee that the release will be granted. The university reserves the right to grant or deny a contract release request in its sole discretion. If occupancy release is granted, fees may apply. Failure to pay the release fee in full will automatically nullify and void the release and will immediately result in the reinstatement of the full amount owed. Starting August 16th, there is a forfeiture of prepayment plus a daily rate plus 50% of the remaining contract for both fall and spring paid within 7 days of the release. Starting October 1st, there is a forfeiture of prepayment plus daily rate remainder of the fall semester plus 40% of the spring semester paid within 7 days of the release. Starting January 9th, there is a forfeiture of the prepayment plus daily rate plus 50% of the remaining semester. Starting February 15th, there is a forfeiture of the prepayment plus the remainder of the spring semester. The eligibility criteria changes slightly after the contract is signed and the official move-in date. Before signing a contract and move-in, the following reasons could make you eligible for housing exemption or to cancel your contract. This could be a commute from a parent or guardian's home within a 30-mile radius of Russellville campus, be married or be a parent, be 21 years by the first day of classes, have lived on campus for 2 academic years, fall or spring, or have earned 60 college credit hours. Again, these exclude high school concurrent credit. After signing a contract and move-in, the following reasons could make you eligible for an occupancy release. This could be a mid-year graduation, be married or be a parent, official withdrawal from the university, military activation, or participation in an official university program, approved program such as an internship, study abroad, national student exchange, student teaching or practicum assignment located beyond the 30-mile radius. Again, the university reserves the right to grant or deny a contract release request in its sole discretion. Thank you for watching. For questions about the housing contract, contact us at housing@atu.edu.